Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Kevin Campbell for one media setting, so they're going to ask and say making choose between Pulisic and Michael Mudryk. Say who go feel say go make sense for Arsenal to sign for January So Baba they explain say Pulisic is a very good player, but the fact is say this guy don't even play for Chelsea. He's not a regular starter. So I think they say I'm saying no go fit the profile of Arsenal. And away from that, there is no way where Chelsea go sell Pulisic go give Arsenal, because Chelsea go don't learn from the mistake of Man City. You don't strengthen your rivals and turn them into something, into a beast to get. So it no go make sense. As Man City don't give Arsenal Gabriel Jesus, give them Zinchenko. See how Arsenal don't transform now into title contenders. So Chelsea will refuse say if they can't carry Pulisic, can't be like say they give them the icing on the cake. They can't give them Pulisic, that means Arsenal will just go ahead, go win the league. So they will not like to make that kind of mistake. Even though they don't talk say Pulisic will cost that kind of 30-35 million pounds, they will prefer to sell him to maybe a Newcastle United or somebody else again. They don't like to sell him to Arsenal. Then on the other hand, when you look at Michael Mudryk, this guy fits the bill at Arsenal. He fits the type of player Arsenal is looking for. He's a regular starter. He's scoring goals at plenty. But Pulisic is not a regular starter at Chelsea, so there is no justification for us to go carry the guy, come join Arsenal. So in verdict, come be say instead of Arsenal going for Christian Pulisic, they make Arsenal go for Michael Mudryk. So it go make sense for Arsenal. So what do you think? Now away from that, so Japan don't beat Spain yesterday 2-1, and that one don't be my business. My own business be say so Miyasu came into the match at 69 minutes. Get now Tomiyasu enter, so he replaced the person he replaced. So my joy be say he don't recover from an injury get, and Tomiyasu be promised us in the past say now this Spain match now he go like to play because Spain beats them for the Olympics, so they see this match as a revenge. That is why they're keenly interested in beating Spain for this match. And surprisingly, as Spain first score, La Morata first score, before you know, Japan give them back. In short, that group, at the point, Spain can't beat Japan can't beat Spain, Costa Rica can't beat Germany. You can't be saying that Japan and Costa Rica will qualify. Then Germany and Spain go jam, but later Germany can't equalize, beat Costa Rica 4-2. Then at the same time, Spain self can't lose their own. But at the end of the day, now Japan first, Spain second. And so they qualify. So Germany and Costa Rica, they find their square root to go to their mama house. So now so it just be so Tomiyasu is back. Then away from that, for those who don't know, so PSG is interested in signing Martinelli. And they talk say they go pay 60 million euros, which is about 51.8 million pounds. So now the amount they say that they're willing to pay. So what I have to say to this kind of news is that it is dead on arrival. There is no way on this earth where Martinelli go swap the Emirates Stadium, go pack the Princes. It no go make sense. He cannot leave Arsenal and go and join PSG. The guy is in love with Arsenal. Arsenal give him a breakthrough. You know that we signed Martinelli from the 3rd division of Brazilian football from Ituano, and we paid £6 million in 2019. Fast forward till today, PSG saying they are willing to pay 60 million euros. That goes to show you how we don't aid this guy in his development. But there's no way he go bite the fingers with the feeder. So he remain here. Instead of don't talk say in the way to make Arsenal give him an extension, make him sign the pen to paper. He not really they concerned about money. He get just give me an extension. Let me sign. I want to stay here forever if it is possible. So my own mindset be that. I myself, are they happy with the guy? He's enjoying game time. Just that he's not adding a lot of goals to the many things when they do on the field of play. We'll just the watch. The second stanza of the league, I just will say the guy will score many goals. Inaki Williams will be one of the players of Ghana where they play for Athletic Bilbao. Don't come on the back. Mohamed Kudus say it is high time to leave Ajax and move to a bigger team. Now you say people like Arsenal, people like Spurs, Liverpool, Man U, everybody they scam you because of what they do for the World Cup. So it will make sense make you leave them, and it is not a secret again. Arsenal is interested in him. So Babaka talk say go advise the guy. Say if you say the guy even get related for Athletic Bilbao, we go carry him. Come there, make him stay small. Then they go reason Athletic Bilbao hierarchy. Say make them sign this guy. The guy is a very good player, but It's unfortunate, but all in know be say you are now bigger than Ajax, so it is high time for you to come on. Yesterday I been talk say I don't even know this Mohamed Kudus, but from the comments why they read, many people say the guy is a very good player. They even scored a goal against Liverpool in the Champions League. So now he replaced Anthony when Anthony come out for Ajax, and I checked that the Ajax game. I see saying they play centre forward this season. I think they play that right, that Anthony wing. I think they play centre forward. So well, it's all good. I'm just saying things they go. Our guy, the Southgate get one dilemma for in hand, and this dilemma now who he go pick to play against Senegal, because all in wingers they hot. People like Phil Foden, people like Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling, Rashford, Mason Mount, everybody they play very well. So this man they confused because from the formation where they play 4-2-3-1. So who go be the two wingers where they go use? We go there behind a Hurricane, you get. So like people like Carragher, they talk to me they start Phil Foden and Rashford because they were very hot against Wales. At the same time, say if they start Saka and Sterling, say no go complain because Saka has 2 goals, Sterling has 1 goal, Foden has 1, Rashford has 3. Everybody they score, and that's what every coach wants. Now this kind of dilemma, every coach they pray for. Maybe say no go know who you go start again. So my own they say anybody don't want start, me then start. My own now make Saka no get injury. Don't put on Benjamin main day there, and no one here saying get injury get. No, I ain't go sleep. Even if they start Foden and Rashford, that kind of 73 minutes, 70 minutes now, they go bring a main contract in luck get. If now if they start, go see come out and bring in a Foden. So I never know how it go be. Go just watch. Then David Dane will be the former Arsenal vice chairman. Don't come outside when they compare Arsenal team now under Arteta with the way Arsene Wenger the position your own team and Pep Guardiola. So Baba can talk say Arteta they infuse both knowledge of Arsene Wenger era and Pep Guardiola era into your own team again, because the way the team they play this season, they are playing fantastically well. So Baba can talk say one thing with standard be say you don't take away Arsenal win the league title again. So if they can still win it again under this Mikel Arteta, because the way they are playing, they can go a long way. You get, they can go the long haul. The possibility is there. They can win the league, you get, with 1 or 2 additions. So if they win the league, like it is going to be a very big deal. Like everybody go dey happy. Like it will make sense. It will make a lot of sense, you get. So we can't wait for that to happen, because if it happens, everywhere will scatter out. Ronaldo de Lima Nazario will be one of the Brazilian legends. Don't come outside when they talk about Gabriel Jesus. So Baba of the opinion say Gabriel Jesus is arguably one of the best strikers in world football, despite say the guy know they score a lot of goals. Get. So in the opinion say Mo give this guy more time, let us be more patient that he's going to score. And so many statistics when they come outside about Gabriel Jesus' Brazilian career. They got to say for the last World Cup where they played in 2018, this guy played 5 matches without scoring a goal for Brazil. Then at the same time, in the last 3 years, when they represent Brazil, he has only scored 1 goal. They're talking about those South America, Copa, Kiniko, all those things. So he has scored 1 goal in the last 3 years. So this one can come from the backdrop for the fact say in the last maybe 10 games or thereabout for Arsenal, also him never scored. Now the big question on the critics' lips be say, how many more chances are we going to give this guy? That's the major question. Most people go talk say yes, he's not scoring, but he's doing pressing, he's helping us, he's assisting, he's scoring. Yes, we are not losing. He gets, he's not scoring rather, we are not losing, but he's pressing. Now the question with me at the ask, because sometimes I like to do devil's advocate, make we see our bias gets, because the way me at the say, don't you think we are hypocritical? Don't you think we can call ourselves hypocrites? Because this is the same thing when Lacazette they do. Lacazette played a lot of games without scoring, and he was doing pressing and doing assists. A lot of us called for his neck, because when they do those pressing and assists, we were not winning. You get? Even though you do assist and pressing, we are still losing most times, or we go draw. That was why nobody's complaining. Now Gabriel Jesus is doing the same thing, and we are not using the same stick that we're using flogging Lacazette's head to flog Gabriel Jesus' head. We are now covering him, we're now shielding him under pressing and assist. Why? Because we are winning. Me, I don't think it has to be so. If Gabriel Jesus is doing the same thing as Lacazette, we need to tell him to his face, get. We need to stop being hypocrites. That's what I'm saying, get. If you feel I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section why you think we should not castigate Gabriel Jesus and let him know that we bought you to score goals. We did not buy you to come and do pressing. We have Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka for the pressing role, you get. Your major job is to be the fox in the box. If to say we know the score, say we did for 5th in the table, we did for 10th, we know the score, we did lose, we did draw, will you still be defending Gabriel Jesus? That is the $1 million question I'm asking all of you now that is defending Gabriel Jesus. if, listen to the question, if we know they win, if to say na draw with the draw and we dey 10th for table like we did for last season, will you be defending Gabriel Jesus that yes, he's pressing and I'm okay with it, he's pressing? Let me know in the comment section. So away from that, so Arsenal don dey leverage Thomas Partey relationship and influence for Ghana to woo this Mohamed Kudus. They won't let the guy know, say, okay, come join us. Get it. They use Partey influence, making for talk to the guy like a younger brother with me, because Kudus is 22, he's playing for Ajax. So let them know how Arsenal be. Get Arsenal a place where young boys they thrive. Just the same way we use Zinchenko relationship with Mikhailo Mudryk, they woo and we get. So do the same thing for us. Let us see how it will go. And many people come to report some kind of news about this Mohamed Kudus who I don't know before. They come talk say, if Fingers join Arsenal, he needs to accept the non-negotiables of Arteta, and one of them is that nobody is an automatic starter. Now there are news about Kudus where they talk say for the past transfer window, Everton they already agree a deal to sign him. Instead they almost agree, but the only thing will make the deal fall apart. Now the fact say in talk say whether Everton will guarantee him a starting position, so he no want to stay on the bench, because according to Kudus, there is no player that wants to stay on the Benjamin, even though it is true that not everybody can start. But as in the like this, he know they're ready to stay for Benjamin. He likes where he is a goat now. When they for that Ajax, where he's playing week in week out, than to go for another place now when they're going to play week in week out, and that is something that cannot thrive in Arsenal, because in Arsenal there are no sacred cows. Get nobody is guaranteed an automatic shirt. So if this guy they come Arsenal, do you see him entering the first position? Do you see him entering the first 11? I'm seeing him as a squad player, as somebody who's like surplus to requirements. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know whether that one enough, would it enough for him to come join Arsenal? That's another question, because he plays as a centre forward and as a right winger. Is he going to bench Bukayo Saka? Is he going to bench Gabriel Jesus? I don't see that happening again. So I don't know how it will be. We'll just watch. Even Tite self don dey set to rotate im own players today where they go play Cameroon. Just like France made 9 changes for the match wey dem play against Tunisia, where they still lose. So we are seeing Brazil self doing the same thing, resting majority of their players. So we would expect to see people like Martinelli, people like Gabriel Jesus starting, and let's see what they'll bring to the table. Let us see if Gabriel Jesus will break his duck today and score some goals, and whether Martinelli self go perform, because Cameroon self know they play for the last match they play 3-3, then self they para, then self need to qualify, they need goals to get. So more just see how things they go. My prayer be say Martinelli, Jesus don't get injured. You get, play your game, enjoy your game, and it shall be well with you. The Inter Live will be one of our monitoring spirits. Don't come outside and let us know say Arsenal and Aston Villa are interested in Hakan Çalhanoğlu, will be a Turkish dissident. He's playing for Inter Milan as an attacking midfielder. So this move now, with Arsenal is interested in this guy, is being pushed by our sporting director Edu Gaspar. Edu Gaspar is in love with Hakan Çalhanoğlu. We for don't buy him for a very long time, but Inter just snap him up. We love the guy, we like the way he plays. And one special feature with this guy get this, he's a free kick maestro, he's a free kick master. You just be like medicine anywhere. It's a dead ball specialist. To get if you see that thing near the box 18, you don't enter with Arsenal 1-0 to Arsenal. So he's looking at this guy like this guy can help Mikel Arteta win the Premier League, because we don't want undue pressure on people like Odegaard, because Fabio Vieira, whether you like it or yes, he has failed to hit the ground running. He has failed to do the things he did for Porto, giving them 16 assists to help them win the Portuguese league. So now if you say the guy don't do it, they give out excuses like integration, adaptation, all those little pockets of excuses. So we need somebody that will hit the ground running. That's why they call the reason Hakan Çalhanoğlu that plays for Inter Milan. This guy's contract is going to expire anytime soon, so I think Inter want to cash out, and it talks between that kind of 25-30 million pounds, Arsenal can get this man. If you don't know who I'm talking about, go to YouTube and check him. The guy is a very superior professional. He's a very good guy. He plays football very well. But they see everything they go now January no far. But they see how things they go. But David Seaman himself don't come. They advise Arsenal hierarchy, say make them look at this Jude Bellingham. Say make them join the battle to sign Jude Bellingham. But the problem is say Dortmund they command a fee of like an 80 million pounds. Arsenal don't have that kind of money to go and throw on a youngster like this for 80 million pounds. Who does that? When we have a lot of people like maybe Danilo and other people who will help us achieve our goals. Even though he's a prodigy, he's a very superior talent, he's young, he can do a lot of things, but should we spend that kind of money? Like, is it worth it? That's the major question I'm asking everybody now. Is it worth to us to go and sign this Jude Bellingham for 80 million pounds where you have a Declan Rice who's already at his peak doing things? Would Jude Bellingham help us win the league title? These are many questions we are asking. So if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click and see how you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.